balẹ̀ mọ́ lára o. Mọ́ lára, mọ́ lọ́ba. Mọ́ lọ́ba.
Hi, good evening. Good evening to you wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, whatever the time on your GMT. Yeah, good afternoon, good evening from Ota. Good evening from Nigeria. Good evening from Ogun State. Good evening, America. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Africa. Good evening to everyone watching me at this moment. My name remains Ibironke Olasunbowoluwa, popularly called Yeye Omigbemileke. Yeah, I am your sister, your friend, your mentor, your Orisha priestess, and your friend. Thanks for following me. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for being my fan. Thanks for believing in me. Thanks for studying my videos. This evening I want to talk on something that is very, very important. A lot of people have inboxed me, asked me this question several times. Even this night I still have a priestess asking me about fish. She said, hey, can I eat fish? And I was like, so what have you been eating? Yes, a lot of people are of the school of thought that once you are a mariner, you eat fish. No, it's a taboo. You don't eat fish. You don't near fish. You don't have anything to do with fish. Well, I'm here to tell you today that you can eat any fish except catfish. Traditionally in the Yoruba setting, our fathers are of the opinion that an average mariner is an offspring of catfish. Catfish is seen as a mysterious fish. Catfishes are usually active at night. That is when they are very, very strong. So I've heard the pastor saying calling it a strange fish. Another thing about catfish is that whenever it is dry season, they will always find their level in the mud world. Down, 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 down. Where you least expect to find them. That is where you will see them. Well, whatever the physical attributes, whatever the physical belief, whatever the physical analysis, the truth is that traditionally in the Yoruba traditional setting, where I happen to be a priestess, you don't eat catfish. Mariners are not allowed to eat catfish. Even when you use it for your head appeasement, you don't kill it. We in the marine work, in the Olokun Osun work, we don't kill catfish. We return it back to the river when we use it for head appeasement, or even when you use it as a gift, as a sacrifice. Sometimes we use it to invoke some level of blessings into our lives. So you don't eat catfish. It is believed that when you eat catfish, it brings a level of setback, hindrances, and blockage on your physical pathway to progress. A few years ago, a young boy walked to me, a young man, let me say, walked up to me and told me he went somewhere to make head appeasement, and there the catfish that was used for him was killed, and it was also cooked and offered to him to eat. He said he was very reluctant about it. He ate it, but ever since then, his life has stumbled. His life has turned upside down. It is the same story with so many people. Most mariners, when you eat catfish, it has a way of setting you back. It has a way of making things to go bad all of a sudden. Don't eat catfish. Eating catfish brings you bad luck, just like when you break any rules, any taboo, yes, in the spiritual setting. Now, the thing is, you are free to eat any fish. A lot of people say mariners don't eat catfish, mariners don't eat I think there's another fish. They will say mariners don't eat this, mariners don't eat that. The truth is that the main fish for you to avoid is catfish. Either it is dry or fresh, avoid it. If you go ahead and you eat it, you are on your own. If you avoid it, it's in your own interest. Shall you understand? Now, it usually happens that there are some sea animals or river animals like fishes, crabs, crayfish, that sometimes your spirit just rejects it. Once your spirit rejects it, please reject it and stay away from it. There are some things that naturally your spirit do not accept it. Stay away from it. Don't force yourself into it, and don't force another person to stay away from it. What is personal to you shouldn't be made general. They will say, I don't eat croaker fish, don't eat this, don't eat that. No. So far so good, it's only catfish. But if your spirit rejects some sea animals or some marine animals, stay away from them. And that is it. You not eating it does not make you more righteous than the other person, and the other person eating it does not violate any aspect of your own personal law. So mariners can eat fish. Eat fish. Yes, eat it. Eat fish. It's good for the body system. Fishes are more recommended for nutrition, better nutrition, than beef, than meat. Shey you understand? Because meat always have a concurrent effect like that, especially if they are not white meat. You know what I mean by that? Or goat meat and all that. Basically, stay away from catfish. Any other fish you are free to eat, except where your spirit rejects it. And in the absence of that, you are good to go. Yes, that is it. Don't put yourself in unnecessary straitjacket rules, or don't allow anybody to put you in any particular situation that is not agreeable to you. I hope you understand. So if you still have further questions, you can ask me. You can